Hey guys, so I wanted to come on here and kind of talk to you about why there's some content you don't see on my channel anymore, basically, as of late. Because I'm sure some of you that subscribe to me, you might see some videos pop up, and when you see them, and you might even watch them, all of a sudden they disappear. Well, it's mainly because, as a lot of you know, as content creators, YouTube has different policies, the analytics, if you will, and all that. They kind of, basically, make sure whether or not a video that you're uploading is okay, or it could be limited, or it's going to be blocked. Now, some people might be okay with that. Some people might be against it. And some will be in between. Well, they'll understand and be okay, but they'll also understand why, why YouTube needs to change things to be more consumer friendly. And I'm not talking just because, they got partners and everything either, in Hollywood and all that. But you get the idea. Well, recently, some of my videos that I put up, where I showcase some of the creations I've done with the AI services like Luma and Kling and so on, they've basically been limited in their availability. One has gone through, actually two actually have gone through, which I'm kind of surprised by, but I wouldn't be surprised if they get limited in the future, which are the more recent ones with like Judy, with Judy Hopps and stuff. But I think the reason for that is because some of the content that I didn't include in there, I included in what I consider the unedited version over at one of my other video outlets, which I'll talk about in a minute, and why I'm doing this video. So yeah, I'm gonna have to be a little careful sometimes with what I upload. Now, just because I get limited availability doesn't mean I can't make money. Basically, I guess I can get subscription revenue through YouTube Premium and all that, and that helps out. So, okay, that's fine. But outside of that, the ad revenue and all that, it's a crapshoot. It's a crapshoot, if you will. In other words, I might get some ads, I may not get ads. There have been times where some of my videos have been limited in availability to where I have gotten ads, because I think some of the advertisers that put them there are like, hey, it's not that big of a deal, we can do this. It's appropriate for ads to have. So I've been lucky once in a while, and I think I might be lucky again down the line. We'll have to see. But it's a crapshoot. It's a crapshoot. The positive is you could still, get people to buy merchandise. When you link a store or your store, if you will, to the, I guess you could say, tag product section when you're uploading the video, as well as you can still get Superchats when it goes, live, in its premiere, as well as get super thanks afterwards. So you still make revenue. It's just that the ad portion in the limited availability is a crapshoot. So you just got to, hope for the best sometimes. But outside of that, it's just one of those situations to where eventually the video might also get age restricted. And what I mean by that is one of the videos I put up last night or the other night was the Sonic Girls in latex. And it was made with a combination of the Mobians.ai service or website and the Kling AI service and website. So I was able to, combine those two together to bring those images that I made through Mobians.ai to life. And what happened is at first, is I got limited availability, which I can understand. But then what happened moments afterwards is I'm getting my room here. It's like I'm getting my room here all set for me to go to bed that night. And next thing I know, I get an email from YouTube, from Google, and it states that the video with the Sonic Girls, which was limited availability only, has now been age restricted, which meant that people that have not signed into YouTube and those under 18 can't see it. And what I mean by those that have not signed into YouTube, basically if you have a YouTube account, but let's say you haven't connected a certain device and you're just going to use said device for searching things, you can't, that basically means you can't watch the video on said device. And any kids that might have a YouTube Kids account or have a YouTube account that are under the age of 17, or under the age of 18, I should say, they can't watch it either. So it's one of those situations to where, I could, like I said before, I could still make money through, merchandise, super thanks, super chats, and all that, as well as YouTube Premium subscriptions, subscriptions to YouTube Premium, I mean. But again, it's a crapshoot, and having the restriction to 18 makes it even more riskier that, hey, I might get my channel in trouble, with community guidelines. So what I decided to do is take that video and the one with Luna, which was very similar in its presentation, delete them, and then upload them, because I have the files on my computer anyway, upload them over to my Rumble account. So, that way you could watch them over at Rumble, as well as at my DeviantArt account as well. So that's also why I'm doing this video, to let you know that if you want to watch those videos or any other content, the link to my Rumble account is in the description, but I will put it up here so you guys can read it, as well as I'll put a link. Well, I won't put the link to my DeviantArt account because that might get me in trouble, because it's a mixture of content. But I will put a description of I will put the link here so you guys can, memorize it, write it down, and then, or type it up and everything, and look up the stuff yourself there. But yeah, that's also why at the end of all the videos, I tell you guys to check out the other places where you can find my content, like rumble.com, VENMO.com, Odyssey.com, DeviantArt at BVW, at BVW179, as well as at, inkbunny.net, at BW Roses, and so on. That's why I let you guys know where else you can find me, just in case, there's certain content that YouTube will not allow due to, its policies and analytics and everything like that. So anyway, though, guys, I just want to do this video, let you know where else you can find the content, or where you can find my content, I should say, elsewhere, just in case, you can't see it here on YouTube. Again, these are the places where you can find it. Like I said, you can find it at DeviantArt, you can find it at Rumble, and I'm working on trying to get some over to Odyssey, and even, even other places like Inkbunny, so you guys can have other places to find it as well. But that's all I can say, guys. Let me know what your thoughts are. As I said earlier, check me out at all the places that I mentioned, as well as check out me at the podcast locations at Spotify for Podcasters, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Pandora, iTunes, Radio Public, and so on. Also, check out my Teespring store for merchandise you can't get anywhere else. Links are in the description. And again, links to two of the places where you can find some of this content will be on this video as well. So until next time, guys, I am out. Have a good night.